All right, everybody, we're making a game in Paint.net, and we are going to sort of animate it in Pivot. So it's not going to be actually playable, but it's going to be like a live demo. Here's how we're going to make a start button that animates. So here's what it's going to look like, hopefully. It should look like this, so that the button looks like it's actually being pressed. So to animate that look, we are going to create a custom background that animates. So there's a lot of ways you could do this. You could make us 2 start buttons and then save one start button as one color and another as another color and swap them out. I just like doing it like this. So I'm gonna first take my background, Attack of the Giant Lemon Panda. By the way, if someone wants to make me a giant lemon panda in pixel art, that'd be amazing, and I'll add him to my game. But for now, I have my start button. I have my layers right here. I'm gonna save this file, save as. I'm gonna make sure to save it into my paint folder, and I'm gonna save it as start 1, or Attack Me on Panda start 1. Okay, and I'm gonna save it as a JPEG. And you're gonna notice when I do this that it's gonna ask me all these questions, and it's gonna say, do you want to flatten? I'm gonna flatten it. You see all my layers just went away. Now if I've already saved my Paint.net file because I'm smart, I can always just open that again. I also can hit Control-Z and it reopens my layers, but I've already saved it, so it doesn't undo the save. Okay, now I'm going to do a change. I'm going to change the button's color. I have the color is on a separate layer because I'm smart and I don't want to have to redo everything all the time. So I'm going to go to that layer. I'm going to fill it with a different color, like yellow. There we go, there's yellow. Hit enter. Now I'm going to save it again. File, save as. And I'm going to call this one start 2. I'm going to make sure that it's a JPEG. And I'm going to save. Say okay. Flatten. Okay, now to pivot. I'm going to start a new pivot. Nope. You want to save current project? Nope. I don't care. I'm going to move this guy out of the way. I'm going to go File, Load Background, and I'm going to load Start 1. By the way, if it asks you, do you want to set the dimensions of the animation to the size of this background, you would say yes. Since I already had the exact size background, it didn't resize. So there's the Start button right there. I'm going to pretend like this guy is the pointer. You're going to use an actual pointer. You would like get an actual pointer. I'll change his color, make him the color of a mouse pointer. Okay, and I'm going to just animate him coming over towards the start button. So I'm going to hit spacebar, 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 spacebar. Now right when he gets on top of it, I'm going to change the background by going File, Load Background. I'm going to load another background. I'm going to load background 2. Open. Now the color just changed. Background, space, 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 space. Play it. Touch, and it lights up. It looks like I lit it up, but it's an animation trick. By the way, when you do video games, that's kind of, you're seeing a trick of animation. It's swapping one out with another a lot of times. And that is how you make a simple animated screen. Questions? And period 5.